I have been in Bible study time, devotional time for a little bit now, and it's been really, really good for my heart. So I wanted to read to you my journal entry from this morning and kind of just allow you to see where I am spiritually. God is so good because he really keeps. He keeps us close even when we feel yet so far away. And so I wrote, "Good morning, God. It's me here again before you in devotional, quiet time and prayer. As I prepare my heart to receive your word, I want to address a few things that I'm sure you have been waiting for me to bring to you. Heart to heart, face to face. At church on Sunday, as I sat there feeling like I just wanted to leave, walk out in a way, I began to feel myself close up and become guarded, not allowing my spirit to dwell or rise. It was shut off and down in that place. I remember leaning over and whispering to Anthony that I keep feeling like I'm trying to get that old thing back. And when it's not there, I give up. I give up trying. He said, no matter where you go, no building will be able to work in here, tapping on my chest. And instantly, little did he know, I was convicted. Could it have been the church hurt rising up? And instead of me addressing my heart posture inwardly, I looked out and blamed my atmosphere, my surroundings as the problem. As I sat and really listened to the message, I so desperately was trying to change my heart posture to receive all that was spoken. I sat and I was reminded of Peter and how it must have felt to deny your Jesus 3 times out of fear, doubt, uncertainty, unknown chaos. In today's practical time, to deny who you came with at the cost and stake of them getting caught and you getting to go free. But not realizing how free do or will you really feel once you lie and deny, lie and yet deny again out of selfish ambition or time's sake. To know and see the truth looking at you and you looking away at the lies you told and will tell. It's hurtful, I'm so sure. To lie about the one you truly love, knowing it is love, but now not knowing anymore because of the lies that maybe it's not. Mark 15, verses 66 through 72, Peter denying Jesus. But when Peter denied, he said, I don't know what you're talking about. This was a lie and a deny. Servant girl said, this man is certainly, definitely, sure that he is one of them. But Peter denied and lied again. Peter swore, a curse on me if I'm lying. I don't know this man you're talking about. Deny means a state that one refuses to admit truth. A lie means be, remain, or be kept. It's an intentional false statement. It's an untruth. After denying of Jesus, suddenly Jesus' words flashed through Peter's mind. Before the rooster crows twice, you will have denied me 3 times that you even know me. And he, Peter, broke down and wept. This is a moment that we all feel when we do or done something or we know we shouldn't have, but did it out of our own selfish gain or fears or doubts. It hurts more in the end to a point or a place that we think we can't come from. But that is yet another lie. Reading over in John 19 and 20 about the death of Jesus, the burial of Jesus, the resurrection, Jesus' appearance to Mary Magdalene, his disciples, and Thomas, there was so much revelation revealed as to why Jesus spoke or shown to who and when he did. It was all a testament in time for today, right now, to look at the who and his why and not particularly his how. Chapter 20 closes with the purpose of the book. Miracle and signs were recorded, written so that we may continue to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing in him, you will have life by the power of his name. I didn't feel yet finished. I didn't feel like I was done. And so I picked up one of my devotional books and I was flipping through the different categories like purpose, identity, disruption, belief, faith, all of these different subjects. And I landed on belief and faith because I feel like that's where I've been struggling. And here there's one called Focusing Forward. It looks as though I've already been in this one. I wrote some notes, but yet didn't answer the question. The question says, how have you been putting your faith or living in your past experiences versus in faith-stretchy expectations? In other words, how have you been relying on your faith, leaning on your faith, standing on your faith in your past experiences versus now? Like, how have you been moving ahead, moving forward versus dwelling? And so it's referencing Philippians 3:14, where it says, I press toward the mark, or press on to reach the end, the prize of the high calling, the race, and receive the high calling of God for which he is calling us. There's a devotional piece that says, release what and who didn't work out. It's time to operate in your expectation, not your experience. It's time to shed the wounds and worries and raise your faith in expectancy. God's mercies and gifts and blessings are new each and every day. Everything fresh that God has for you is ahead. With this revelation, I realized I stopped expecting anything out of me guarding my own heart. In Proverbs 4:23, it says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. But when you start to guard your heart from the goodness of God out of people's faults, you guard your heart from believing for more than what it has or had. Me guarding my heart was me allowing myself to be reminded of who or what didn't work, living out and in my experiences, feeling hurt or confused by it all. Now it's time to release that and start operating in the expectations of God, focusing forward, pressing on, and keep going. This is definitely a start to something more than what it has been.